Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon Say, and I'm coming to you through your screen. How you guys doing? Anyways, my name is Brandon Say, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about 10 reasons why you would be brain dead not to own your own online business, especially right now in this day and age. 10 reasons why you should. The pros to owning your online business, even doing it part-time. The pros of doing this. And if you stay on for longer than the 10 reasons, I'm going to go into 3 bonus topics that I personally hold near and dear to my heart. That these 3 reasons alone is the reason why it's worth jumping into entrepreneurship, taking that leap into entrepreneurship, right? They say entrepreneurship is someone who jumps off the cliff and builds the plane on the way down. One of my favorite quotes, one of my favorite definitions of entrepreneurship. So anyways, let's get started. 10 reasons on why you should start and have and operate your own online business. Okay, number 1, tax benefits. Tax benefits. People do not understand the tax code. And the tax code is an incentive program designed by the government to get you to do what they want. The government wants affordable housing. The government wants jobs. The government wants affordable food and water for the society, for the community. So why do they give? So what they do is they give benefits, tax deductions, tax breaks, tax cuts, tax write-offs to people that provide that. So who creates jobs? Business owners. That's why business owners get a bunch of these tax breaks. Who provides the food and water? People that invest in agriculture, right? Farms and things like that. Okay, what about affordable housing? Real estate investing. Why do you think these guys that do real estate get a bunch of tax breaks, tax benefits, things like that? Okay, boom. Now your mind's open, okay? The average online business owner, and if you do this home-based business model, a digital franchise model, you can save on average 4 to 8 grand a year. They say money saved is money earned. You can believe what you want. But what would an additional 4 to 8 grand do for you at the end of the year come Christmas time? Think about that. You know, if you are a W-2 employee, you are taxed at the highest rate at earned income levels, could be as high as 40%. The average American works 4 months out of the year just to pay the government taxes. If you knew that, congrats. If you did not, you're welcome. Okay? Tax benefits alone are worth doing. Okay? If you understand the fastest way to start making money is to stop paying the government money, you cut that out so you can keep more of it. That's the fastest way to start building your wealth. It's huge. Learning taxes and understanding the tax code and what a business can do for that, for you personally, for your family, for your loved ones, that is huge. So number 1, tax benefits. Okay, number 2, startup costs versus traditional business. Okay, you hear people talking about side hustles. You hear me talking about side hustles. I'm all about it because side hustles changed my freaking life, man. So if you're hating on side hustles, I mean, what are you doing with your life? I'm getting judged by most people who are mediocre anyways. I'm not afraid. I'm not upset. I'm not even bummed about it. I'd rather be criticized by someone who's killing it, making millions, who's super successful, all right? Because at least I can take their advice and run with it because I know what the fuck they're doing. Excuse my language, all right? But for all of you that are hating, you don't even have business experience. Okay? You don't even have business experience for someone who's hating on someone who's running their own business. Poor people always call everything a scam. It's ridiculous. I know because I was there. I had a broke and poor mindset. And I had to be around people that were successful and thought differently for me to change, right? Like you're not a tree, you can change, you can grow. And I had to change. I realized if I wanted things to change in my life, I had to change. So that's what I did. I changed how I thought. I basically changed everything but my last name. Everything about me. Because I realized that I was programmed a certain way that's not going to lead me to where I really wanted to be. That's no one's fault. I don't blame anybody. I don't play victim. I just realized I needed to change. So I did. Okay? So the startup cost for a traditional business is on average 30 grand. On average. Could be more. Could be less. But that's on average. For an online business, for a side hustle, for a digital franchise type model of a business, home-based business, you're looking at $1,000 or less, man. $1,000 or less. Now the problem with that is people don't have a lot of skin in the game, so they don't take it serious. They treat it like a hobby. They treat it like a hobby, so they don't take it serious, and it doesn't pay them seriously because they don't take it seriously. But that compared to starting your own traditional business, that's a huge pro. That's a huge pro. It's a lot less than 30 grand. I'd rather start a business that I know could cash flow and produce income than put 30 grand in and be unsure and have no idea. And this leads me to number 3, why it's so important. Having a proven system, having a yellow brick road, a direction, a compass, a North Star that I could literally follow to success. Okay? A franchise model that has an 80% success rate versus the traditional model that has an 80% failure rate. I mean, in the first 5 years, around 80% of businesses fail. I have a proven model in this space that I'm in. Okay? Something you can do, number 4. Number 4 is part-time. This is a big one for a lot of people. I mean, everyone's looking for another way to make some additional income. If you're not, that's fine. Money's not everything, I get it. But if you are, traditional teachings, traditional education says we just need to get a part-time job. We need to trade more time for money. But the problem with that is we only have so much time in a day. That's a problem. Okay, so you need to realize that there's a way to actually make money, leverage your time, and leverage your efforts to start making money with a certain amount of time that you have, and you can actually condense it and produce a lot more outflow, giving you a lot more tangible results, making you more money in the time that you have. You get smart with your time. You realize that time is investment. Time is money. So if you can use a proven system, you can do it part-time around the cracks of your schedule. I love what I do. I call it toilet money because I've made money sitting on my phone on the toilet. I've made money being on the toilet. And that's really funny to me because once I understood that, I was like, boom, epiphany, world changed, and it blew me away that you could do that. Okay, I did not know that. I like, boom, clicked one day. I was like, wow, I have something in my hands that's like, it's gold. It literally was gold. It is gold because of how the world's moving with the internet boom, everything like that. Like, if you're not adapting, you're dying. If you're not expanding, you're contracting. And who wants to contract and be scared? No, I want to grow and expand and conquer and advance. I hope you do too. Okay, so part-time. Number 5, okay, you don't need to have employees over here, man. I mean, if you get to a point where you build up such a huge faucet of cash flow that, the typical day-to-day lifestyle, you see yourself, it's not worth your time, like, cleaning your house or food prepping or something like that. You hire an employee to do that, great. But when it comes to running your business, you really don't need any employees. You really don't, unless you're really in expansion mode. And like I said, you have enough cash flow to start doing that, but it's not huge. Okay, it's not a big thing over here. You don't need to do that. Global. So an opportunity that's global, meaning you can start building and growing your business in multiple countries at once. It's not just local in your current neighborhood. The problem with brick and mortar that you're limited to only your small town or city, and you can't expand. Having that online digital franchise model, you can be in multiple countries at once and build your business in multiple countries at once. Meaning you can make money essentially while you're sleeping on an online model, on a digital franchise model. And Warren Buffett says that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll be working for money until you die. That's not me, that's Warren Buffett. Look it up, Google it. Quote, Warren Buffett. Number 7, less overhead. So for you of those who are not business savvy, don't know much about business, overhead in a nutshell can be insurance, could be lease on a building, the inventory. Overhead can be employees, things like that. Customer service, basically the stresses of business. There's virtually no overhead over here. You don't have to increase your overhead to increase your income like traditional business. A lot of traditional businesses, they got to increase their overhead. They got to spend a crazy amount of money on advertisement, spend crazy amount of money on professional salespeople, training them, insurance, the inventory, the lease on buildings, like you name it, man. There's so much overhead. Over here, having your own online storefront, you don't. You really don't. It's crazy. And a lot of people have issues with this. Traditional business owners, they think of this and they're like, wow, how can you physically do that? starts with an open mind. You got to take a look at what we're doing and what I'm doing, and checking it out for yourself. But there's a model and the system out there that's proven that's been able to do that. And for you guys who have dived deeper into the online space, you know what I'm talking about. This is not just my industry specifically, this is the whole online space. If you're not moving into the online space, you're falling behind. Okay? Number 8, popular. Popular, okay? It's a perfect business model to capitalize on the explosion of the rising popularity of social media. I'm sure you've seen my social media. It's been growing, expanding every day. Outflow, right? You know, capitalizing on social media, on the internet. It's the perfect opportunity to do that. You see people are making money on YouTube. You got kids playing with toys, they're making money on YouTube. I mean, you got guys making money on Instagram. You got guys making money on Facebook. You got guys making money on LinkedIn. Snapchat. I mean, click my link here, check this out, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's so much out there. So it's a perfect model to capitalize on that, okay? Number 9, immediate ROI. This one freaks people out, and it blew me away too, because I was like, what? I didn't have any business experience when I got started. That's another thing. And also, that's number 4, kind of, but I had 0 experience, so I didn't know what to do. I just had, and I talk about this later, but having mentors to teach me what to do. Mentors are everything. But you can earn. It's a system where you can earn and learn. You earn more. The more you learn, the more you earn, right? The more you learn over time, the more you will earn, okay? And going back to having a proven system, we have a proven system. I have a proven system in my business where if you wanted to partner with me, I could show you exactly how to start making money right away. The only difference is you are the X factor. I can't teach work ethic and desire. That's on you. That's 100% on you, okay? That's 100% on you and how bad you want it, you know what I mean? I know people that have jumped into the online space in my industry have made immediate return on investment the same day. Same day. I'm not bullshitting you. Like, this is facts. This is real. And please reach out to me if you have questions on this, and I'll provide you with information and showing you how this is possible. Okay? Showing you how it's possible. But also, not everyone's the same. Not everybody has the same results. Results are basically dictated off the work ethic of a certain individual. Okay? It's not the same for everybody. You are not the same as John, Gary, and Bob. Okay? Like, people are different. So I say this, but you also need to take it like, hey, how bad do you want it? What's your work ethic? Things like that. Okay? It's sometimes people jump and they have quick success and then they fall out. Other times people take forever, but you know what they did? They continued to work on themselves. They continued to grow. They continued to work on their self-development, and all of a sudden you see this, and they just freaking explode, man. They freaking explode. That's kind of my testimony. I mean, I had quick success, a little bit of quick success. It wasn't like crazy amount of money, but it was a good couple grand. And I was like, dang, this is crazy. I know it works. But then I had no idea actually what I was really doing, because I was not the person to maintain that and keep sustained momentum in my business. So I had to fall back and really do the self-development part, really grow myself as a person, raise my leadership lid so I can really become that entrepreneur, that business person to succeed and maintain positive momentum, okay? So results are going to be different based off of you, okay? But more or less, you can get your return on investment in 90 days or less. 10, total control. Having an online business that's sellable, willable, or you can transfer it to somebody. That's great. I mean, how you could build literally a asset that is willable. So one day if you have kids, you can set them up basically, and now they have an asset that's going to continuously produce them passive cash flow. That's huge. That's huge. And we're at 14 minutes, guys. I'm sorry, I'm trying to rocket through that. But real quick, 1, tax benefits, 2, startup costs, 3, proven system, 4, part-time, 5, employees, 6, global opportunities, 7, less overhead, 8, very popular with the whole online boom, social media boom, 9, immediate ROI, 10, total control. And then I promised you 3 special ones, all right? These ones I hold near and dear to my heart, and I think this is, these were my like emotional reasons essentially why I really am so passionate about what I'm doing. So for me, bonus number one, it's a real life business school, man. It's a real life business school. You will learn things that you will never learn in college. You will learn how to execute and run a business by doing. Confidence comes from doing. You will learn real life business skills by running your own business and by having someone hold your hand the whole way through, guide you, teach you, help you build your business, literally help you like close deals and things like that, expand, work on your self-image, work on your freaking beliefs about yourself, work on your personal identity so you can become that person that is needed to sustain positive momentum in your business. That is huge. It's truly the real life business school for people who love to help people. If you love to help people, great, go into business. If you don't like helping people, please unfollow me and don't go into business for yourself, because this is what business is. This is what commerce is. It's to solve problems for people, right? People have problems. We offer solutions. We trade solutions for money. That's all it is. That's all it is. We add value to the current reality of somebody, okay? 2, mentorship. That is freaking huge, man. That's literally why I jumped. Because I had work ethic, I had desire, I had drive, but I had no direction, I had no guidance, I had no mentorship. And the people around me, my friends, I mean, yeah, we were working on goals and big goals and stuff, but when it came to business and personal finance, I mean, everybody around me, including myself, I say this about myself, was financially dumb. There was no one really around me that was killing it financially. No one. And I know we live on an economic planet. You know, money's not everything, but it's right up there with oxygen. You know, I'd rather, you know, have the freedom to do what I want, and that's the big one. It's not just the money, it's what it provides. It provides the options, it provides the freedom, and that's what I was really looking for. And I needed people to show me how to do that. So mentorship was a big one. Knowing that I could follow people that I trusted, and that I could literally lock arms with and move forward and climb this mountain together, that was a big one for me. So in my industry personally, we have huge circles of positive, like-minded people. I mean, I can't stress that enough. Mentorship, people have done it. 6, 7, 8+ figure earners that have been killing it, that can teach you from literally A to Z, that are just so much farther ahead of you, that can really show you the path to get there. Yeah, that's a big one. And then 3, truly, and this is why I stayed, and this is why I planted my flag, and this is why I'll never quit what I'm doing. I just lost my light. But it's truly what I found in entrepreneurship and running my own online business. It's truly a self-development plan with a compensation plan attached to that. I think I don't have much more time, so I might have to close this out here soon. But it's truly a self-development plan with a compensation plan attached to that. You work on yourself. And when you work on yourself, you grow. And when you grow, everything else grows around you, okay? What you focus on, you know, attention flows to, and results will show, okay? So when you work on yourself, when you get taught, you know, the principles of success and learning wealth building principles, learning how to grow yourself as a person, so you're going to be an overall more valuable person in the community, what you offer. I mean, there's so many negative people in this world right now. People can care less about what you're doing. People can care less. People only care about their own life, man. And if you can come out and be like, hey, world, I care about you. I give a shit. Let's stay connected. I want to help you in a way that I can. Maybe it's not the way you exactly want me to, but maybe I can connect you with somebody, or I can at least just support you, support your page on social media. I can, you know, just be a friend and listen. Like, there's not enough of that, man. So I was never like this 3 years ago. I didn't even realize the importance of that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I had people that gave a shit, poured into me, and they got me on the path to growing myself, and it led to my developing my personal philosophy, which is a better me is better for him, which is better for everybody else. All right, I love you guys. Those are my 10 plus a 3 bonus. Crush it. Make it a great week. It's Monday. I love you guys. God bless.